What's going on, y'all? This is Dylan Schneider, and you're watching the Bull Sessions here live in the Bloodworks live studio.
We had a chance to see you last night at the Jubit's Ponderosa Lounge, and you had that place going crazy last night.
Oh man, it was a party. I loved it.
It was insane. This is the second time you've been back. Last time it was like a quick trip, like, hey, we're going to be at Jubit's. You just like a pop-up show.
Yeah.
There you are. It was crazy then, crazy last night as well. So we're happy to have you back.
Of course, thank you.
As I was watching your show last night, I'm thinking to myself, you're on the edge of that stage a couple times. I'm like, all right, now I got to know, what's the most embarrassing Luke Bryan moment you've had? Have you taken a tumble off that stage before?
I actually just did, like, last week in Auburn. We were playing, like, at one of the college bars, and it was funny. Like, everybody's up front. It was a fun show, man.
Right.
Like, they were really into it, and there was quite a bit of people there. And, yeah, I got a little too wild, and I was running around the stage, and I just... boom, like
right?
Flat, almost hit my face on the barrier in front of me. So it was just like a couple weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then oh wait, no, I got one better than that for sure. I could tell you a couple, but this is the best one. It was last year, and you know I'm from Indiana, and you know, I was playing kind of like a hometown show. It was only like an hour away from where I'm from in Terre Haute. It was up near Indianapolis, and we were playing Friends in Low Places, and I always kind of do this thing on like the last chorus where like I like swing a baseball bat, and I had seen somebody else do it, and I loved it, and I like swing a baseball bat type thing, and then like you know they all say oh Oasis, and I like start like you know falling backwards like tripping like they're
right.
pushing me back, you know they're like so loud, they're so into it, and I do that, and I actually do trip over my feet, and I fall, and I do a back tumble roll, and I just stand right back up on my feet. So I pulled it off. I told everybody, I was like, I meant to do that.
Right, it was all planned.
Yeah, it was the plan.
Yeah,
just a stunt.
Well, if for anyone that's ever been to a live show and you get to see the stage a couple times, there's these pedals, and last night you were doing it, and you jumped literally on the stage like at your bassist, and I thought, oh my God, he just stepped on his pedal, and now he's going to change the tune of the song. And then I thought you're going down, and I was ready to run to the stage, and I was like, oh, what's going to happen? So it was great. So yeah. You're only 18 years old. And to me, you're an old soul because you have so much energy, and you're so defined when it comes to being an artist on stage. In these long drives, you're traveling across the country. The other night you were in Idaho, Portland tonight. Today you're going to Klamath Falls.
Yeah.
Do you just sit in the car and think to yourself, you study in your mind, or is there something better that I can do? Because it's always a challenge to try and up yourself, up your game. What do you do in a situation like that?
No doubt, man. Having that much time in those drives, like after Klamath Falls tomorrow, we're gonna be going to San Jose for next week, so we have a long drive.
Yeah,
and that's always like what I do. I'm always in my head like a lot, like just thinking about artist wise, like brand wise, merch, everything. It's like what can I do to make this better? What can I do to make this cooler and engage the fans more? And it's always it's a never ending process. You know what I mean? There's always ideas. There's always new ideas. It's like, oh, I had this idea, but I'm gonna add on to it and this and that. So no, definitely you gotta utilize that time and no doubt.
And when you're on those long drives, like from Klamath Falls to San Jose, it's probably gonna be an 8-10 hour drive. Do you watch a lot of YouTubes because you ended up starting out on YouTube like you were making cover songs? And then, it just furthered along. So you get a chance to watch those to say, okay, here's what I want to do. Because I looked at some of your numbers. They're staggering. It's like, can you help me get to those numbers? Because, man, I'd love to. I mean, here's some crazy things. You have 802,000 Facebook likes, 95,000 Twitter fans, and 241,000 Instagram fans. I mean, you're doing stuff that people are loving. I saw a great photo of you and your mom you posted. It had like 17,000 likes just on that one photo, which I thought was really cool.
It's crazy, yo. Yeah, it's so cool to see the engagement. They love that stuff too. They love the insight, the personal life stuff. I remember I went to prom this year with a girl from back home. She's like one of my best friends in the whole world, and we were together. She's been my girlfriend, this and that, and I posted a picture of that, got like 40,000 likes, and it was just like, man, I was like, what is going on? It's just insane. It's very, very cool. I'm very excited about it because I never thought that I'd be able to do this. So yeah, on those drives, I 100% I stay up on it. I watch everything that I'm grew up on. I even the YouTube videos, the Instagram, the Facebook. I always see if there's anything else going on that's cool or what could I start doing, no doubt. And but yeah, I have a lot of time to just kind of sit on my phone and
play around,
mess around, and figure out new things, and just kind of watch everything and see what's going on.
That's cool. All right, we want to get to know you just a little bit. If you could collaborate with anybody, who would it be?
Right now, it'd be Post Malone.
Post Malone?
Yeah.
It's a big name keeps popping up because a lot of people want to work with him.
Or Chad Kroeger from Nickelback.
Hey, I'm with you all about that. I
Yeah.
love Nickelback. And
I love
people
his
hate me
voice.
for it, but I love them. I think
I
they're
love
great.
him too, man.
Yeah, they're awesome.
I love him.
All right. What movie can you watch over and over and over?
The Dark Knight.
Okay.
Or The Wolf of Wall Street. Both of them.
I like The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
it's classic. And
Jake's
it's long enough. It's it never gets old.
right. You're like, okay, I can relax for a couple of hours. I'll catch it tomorrow and do it again. It's
Yeah, for
funny.
sure. I can pick back up where I left off.
And so you're on the road constantly traveling from show to show. So your mom stays home, takes care of the family at home because you're on the road with your dad who gets to travel with you, does a lot of the stuff for you. What's your favorite meal from mom when you get home?
Oh man, I love going home and we'll have dinner, and she'll cook like these like mini little hamburgers in like tomato like sauce type stuff. Like it is so good. I love it. And then,
Like a sloppy Joe type?
yeah,
of thing?
yeah, kind of like type like that. Like it's more like I don't know, like a tomato soup sauce type thing, and you just cover it up, and it's just like really good. It's like no one else does it,
You might have to post that on
Yeah,
Instagram,
I
and
have
then
to.
we'll see how many likes
you
that
gotta try.
gets.
It's so good. And then you gotta have like a side of like some mac and cheese, and I don't know, just make it interesting.
Yeah,
she always
good.
does.
It's always fun to get back home because you can embrace your mom and then sit down and chat and catch up too
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, and even my dad when we go home, we have breakfast, and he can make homemade biscuits and gravy, and that's the best too.
Yeah, I'm coming to your house when we get to
Oh,
Indiana.
dude,
Definitely.
you got to.
All right, one last one. What is your karaoke go-to song?
Friends in Low Places.
Garth.
Yeah,
All
I was
right.
talking about it last night because we play that every night in the show.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need everybody in here, to jump in and sing along because I know if it was 2 a.m. and it was a karaoke bar, everybody would be singing along. So I
Right.
was like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I got to tell you, you blew me away when you did the Thomas Rhett song last
Mm-hmm.
night. Make me want. I was like, wait a second. I had to like close my eyes. I was like, it was amazing. You sounded so close. I don't like to compare artists, but man, you guys could. I mean, he could call in sick. You could fill in for him one night. It'd be awesome.
Hey, I love that. That's a compliment to me. I love Thomas, and I've been watching him, ever since he started and his first songs came out. So like, yeah, he's one of my favorites. Big influence.
Right on. Well, listen, we want to hear more music from you because a lot of people didn't get to go to the show tonight, so we're excited to see you tonight here at the Bloodworks Live Studio. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for Mr. Dylan Schneider.